Hello, so this is my extremely delayed video about Jante's Inferno, and I'll link my planning video below, and this is the reality video. So I did make some changes to survive the depths of hell on this challenge because it was quite extreme. And apologies for my chaotic vlogging style, but hopefully it will all make sense. Okay, so I just finished I Who Have Never Known Men. I ended up listening to the audiobook the whole way, which is not what I planned because I actually bought the physical copy of the book, and I also don't think I'm going to keep it. I did enjoy it. It was a dark premise, and yeah, it's a dark, bleak novel. You don't really get any satisfaction. There are moments of like the smallest, tiniest bits of joy, like maybe one moment, but like no. It was intense. I do recommend it. I gave it 4 stars. Bang. Okay, it's Sunday night, which is day 3 of the reading challenge, and I am all set up in case I want YouTube or music or TV. I've got my laptop. I'm doing this like cool puzzle. Having a pizza. I got a cup of tea. Yes, I drink my tea black because that's who I am. And I'm still reading Grievers. I'm this far into it, so I'm not over halfway, I'm almost halfway. And the shame about this reading challenge is that this is a book I would like to savour. I would like to savour every sentence of this book. It is so beautifully written, and it's interesting, and it's going to be a trilogy. It's like a novella trilogy. I think it's like 200 pages, and the book is actually quite small. It's not like as big as a normal book. What does that even mean? Anyway, oh, so good. But I probably need to just try and blast through it because otherwise I'm going to get really behind because I don't even want to think about how many more books I've got to read before this is over. But I'm thinking this is going to be a 5-star, and I think I'm going to keep it. It's fucking amazing, basically. So it's a queer sci-fi fiction book it's about like a pandemic, kind of, basically, and it was written in 2021, so I do wonder if it was just like directly inspired by COVID-19. I should learn more about it, but like Adrienne Marie Brown has written some like other books about like social justice type activism things, and I think I have read one of them, but I can't remember which one. Oh god, it's so good. It's so beautiful. It's just, it's called Grievers, and there's a lot of grief in this book. I feel like you are kind of wading through grief with the main character, who's called June, who I think, by what I can tell, is like a butch lesbian or query, maybe trans in some way. That's not like fully explored, it's just like loosely referenced. She just had a breakup, and then this pandemic starts, and yeah, there's a lot going on. It's a lot about like gentrification, poverty, the class system, race. So yeah, it's just all stuff that like went down in the pandemic, and but the way it's written is so beautiful, so nice, so beautiful, just stunning, just poetic. Like, I don't often ever think about annotating books, but this book I have had several moments where I've been like, oh, I wish I had a pencil with me, because there's no way I would annotate a book in pen, what the hell. But also there's just parts of it which is so beautiful. I'm just like, oh, I just want to highlight this. I better go because my pizza's getting cold, but I need to read this book. So I'm in bed, and I did not read any more of this book this evening because I got distracted by YouTube and doing a puzzle. So of course I did. Part of me is like, not sure if I'm meant to be reading the books in the specific order, but I'm going to try and keep at it as I planned. I'm already thinking I'm going to switch up what I was thinking of reading for the next prompt or two. Annoyingly, well, not annoyingly, but annoyingly, but not really. This has a dog in it, but that doesn't fit because it's not the adjacent prompt to the trilogy prompt. Never mind. And this is definitely the only trilogy I was really interested in reading, so it's fine. It's literally fine. Just looking at my other books and thinking, which one of these could be the last prompt that I read? So many to read right now. It's Monday the 9th of February. I've just updated my spreadsheet, my Her Kids spreadsheet, with the Readathon. I obviously finished I Who Have Never Known Men. Boom. I'm still reading Grievers by Adrienne Marie Brown. I did start listening to A Clockwork Orange on audiobook last night, and I'm going to use that for the red or orange cover and a grumpy character, because I think I was thinking of reading The Spanish Love Deception by Eleanor Armas, but I'm not really in a romance mood at all. I'm kind of in a like weird fucked up book mood now, so and it's really good. It's read aloud by Tom Hollander, who played Mr. Collins in the Keira Knightley Pride and Prejudice, and he's really good at it. So I'm enjoying it a lot, actually. So that will really help me as well, because I kind of need an audiobook because I'm working from home today. Okay, I'm really going to try and finish this book in this yellow bath. Okay. So I am just going to record some audio over this footage of some pigeons, and say that luckily on day 4 I did finish Grievers and I did finish A Clockwork Orange, so that was a relief because it was getting a bit scary. And then the next book, which I did plan to read, was Travels with Charlie by John Steinbeck, and I ended up listening to the audiobook on Spotify because I got a free trial, and I really enjoyed it. Yet another book where I wish that I hadn't had the need to rush it, because it was really good and it reminded me why I really like Steinbeck's writing. I really enjoyed that one. Then it was time for a book or a genre that I feel passionate about, and I decided to finish the Sheets trilogy by Brenna Thumler and read Lights. I managed to get a second-hand copy off of eBay, which I enjoyed very, very much. It's so beautiful. I thought that the storyline in this one was really, really good, and the art was, you know, as I would expect. I don't know. I think it was just, it wrapped up the trilogy really, really well. I think probably my favourite one will always be the first one, just because there's something about the art and the colours in that one, and then obviously how she meets the little ghost, which I really like. But honestly, I gave it 5 stars. I loved it. I just love graphic novels. That's why I picked a graphic novel for the genre that I am passionate about. And then it was time for the last book, On Connection by Kay Tempest. It was only 2 hours and 20 minutes long. I'm sorry, I was just at the wire with this one. I listened to it on faster speed as well, but just like everything that Kay Tempest writes, it was extremely inspiring and interesting and relatable in some ways. So I really do recommend anything by Kay Tempest, but I did pick this one because it was really short and it was available on my library app immediately, and I was on a bus and I didn't have a book with me that I could really finish in the time. And I did read it. I did manage to finish it before I finished the John Steinbeck book, and I don't mind if that means I've broken the rules. I'm going to give myself a pass. Yeah, I finished the John Steinbeck book very early on the 8th day, which is technically late. But I started around lunchtime on the first day, so I was thinking, well, technically in terms of like however many hours this challenge is meant to be, I have done it in 7 days. Hello, so it is the 14th of February 2026, and that means I should have escaped from Dante's Inferno, or Jante's Inferno even. And I'm going to say I did, because even though I finished the last book this morning on the 14th of February, I didn't really start reading the first book until like lunchtime on the first day. So I still did it within 7 days, and I think that is fine, because honestly, it's been a journey. It's been a journey. Yeah.